During this week, I had a conversation with a friend, and there was some stuff going on between him, and it was personal, but I started pushing some advice, quote unquote advice to him, right? I wanted him to do it this way or do it that way instead. And as I was talking to him, I found myself just speaking for like maybe a few minutes consecutively. And then all I heard my friend, he didn't say anything after I finished speaking. And he's like, he's like, Randy, are you okay? Like, you sound kind of flustered. And then as soon as he said that, I woke up. And I had no clue that what I said, I even forgot what I said. But, to your point about the other spirits, I thought, I guess in the beginning, I thought I was doing him a favor. Right. But I was really doing myself a favor because I wanted to hear myself. And then after waking up afterwards, like, I guess it's like coming down from a high. Like, I had no clue what I said, no clue what I felt. I just knew that I was getting upset because I was trying to push something upon someone else who probably didn't care.
Yeah.
And it's true. Those spirits are crazy.
That's why the one thing that the devil works overtime to do is to keep you unconscious. He doesn't want you to be conscious. That's the battle with him, is that he wants you to be unconscious. And he's working overtime to keep you with thoughts and feelings about everything. We had our men's forum this past Thursday night, the first one for this month. And there was a guy in the meeting, he lived way over yonder, so y'all don't know who it is. And a speaker was up speaking, and the guy blurted out something that had nothing to do with the speaker, wouldn't even talked about. And everybody looked, what are you talking about? Just blurted out, and it was not nice. It was not clean. And they just blurted it out. And so later I talked to them in private. I'm like, what? Because I like to understand why people trip. I already know why they do. I'm like, what made you do that? And they said they went unconscious, and they thought that that's what the guy was talking about. They were sitting in the meeting and went clearly unconscious. They didn't hear me ask the guy a question, and the guy was referring back to the question. They thought that the guy was talking about something because they went unconscious. That's what the devil does. The devil can have you in this meeting right now. You could be sitting here in this meeting right now, and the devil can have you downtown somewhere. The devil can have you thinking about 30 years ago, 40, 50 years ago, or something that happened this morning. And your body will be here, but your mind will be with the devil. It won't be here. And that's why you have to constantly work on coming back to the present. That's all you need to do is work on coming back to the present. And in the present is where God is, and he would clear the mind. He would get rid of the thoughts and emotions. And he would get rid of all those identities, but it truly takes work. So that's why I tell people now, do those little things. When you walk through a door, be aware of walking through that door. We all get up today from the meeting. Be aware of getting up. Don't be in your head thinking about, let me find somebody in the room I can conversate with. Be aware, and you still can conversate, drink coffee or whatever, but at least you got to work on being aware. Because the devil is in your thoughts and emotions. And he works overtime to keep you unconscious. But if he has no power, in the movie, the guy kind of mentioned before Christ came, the devil had power over everyone. There was nothing you can do about it, in essence, right? But now, the devil has no power, but yet everybody's deceived because they were born in that condition. You can overcome it now, but you got to work on you. And I want you to notice, as working on you, when you start really, really getting sincere about working on yourself and focus on that, not only will the devil become tired of messing with you, he lose power, and you'll see those things leaving because you will experience less thoughts and less fear and less doubt. But then the devil is going to use people outside of you to come after you too. Believe me, He's constantly trying to build an army against you. But when that happens, just notice that too, and don't judge the people that's trying to hurt you. They're living in hell too. They're possessed by evil and don't know it. And so the devil wants to tempt you to judge them. Do not do it. Just don't do it. As you see what's happening inside of you, you will see what's going on inside of others. You will see the demons in them too. It's amazing that we could be possessed and not know it. That's what's so weird about it. And we call it something else. People that say that anger is righteous, their anger is righteous, they're possessed and don't know it. The devil has convinced them that what Christ was talking about was the same evil that they have, the same anger. Even though it's messing up relationships, it's messing up the children, it is insane, it have fear, they still call it righteousness. Righteous anger. Isn't that amazing? So I recommend that movie, Nefarious. I recommend you watch it today if you can. It's really, really. And, but forget about everything I said about it, because what will happen, the devil will build you up about it. He will give you more than what I'm telling you about it. And then if it doesn't live up to your imagination, you'll say, oh, it wasn't that good. Anybody ever had that? Somebody tell you about a movie, how great it is, and the devil tell you, oh, it's really going to be fun, it's going to be this. And you have another expectation, and then you go and watch it, it wasn't that good. Let all thoughts about what I just said about the movie go, and just wait and see. Let the thoughts about it go. But it's deep. It really, really. I would like to interview that guy. I don't know, which is better, that movie or the other one? What's the other one, Nick? Revolver.
I never saw Revolver.
Oh, you did not?
No.
Oh, man. So you wouldn't know then.
The Pope's Exorcist was the third one. That was good.
You saw that one?
Yeah, I saw that one.
I personally think, and I could be wrong, of the Revolver and the Pope Exorcist, I saw both. I think this was the best. Because it's what we talk about every day in these meetings. It's what we talk about on the radio show. It's what I tell you to be, suggest that you be aware of in your own mind and emotion. Whomever did that, it was about that, what we talk about, how you're possessed. And it was well done. It was like, kudos to that man. Who's the producer, you know?
It's an Irish guy. I don't know his name, but he's Irish.
Well, you did a great job, Irish guy. And the actors, the guy that played the devil, and the psychiatrist did an amazing job.
Yeah, the guy who played the devil is the producer, writer, creator.
Oh, he is?
Oh, he's the man, yeah.
Whoa. The guy that played the devil? It was better than, what's the name of that guy, the Exorcist, right? It was better.
Russell Crowe.
What?
Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
He's the actor.
The Exorcists were good too, but in dealing with evil and what we are talking about every day in these meetings, this movie brought it home to that. It really did. The Exorcist is about just being possessed and laying up there looking silly. Spitting at the Pope when they try to get you.